Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to give these a good shuffle. So as I said to all of the other signs, your year ahead stuff is on its way to you, I promise. You will have year ahead goodies. It's just been, as you know, with my health and everything, it's been, I just haven't had the time or the energy, to be completely honest. So your key to the week is the World card, right? So in this deck, it's the Universe. Absolutely beautiful card. Look at that, right? What this suggests is, and this is an energy that you guys know and do very well, because the World card has, you know, effectively it has Saturnian connotations to it. So this week it's all about completions, culminations and endings, but these are satisfactory conclusions to problems, issues, or even, you know, blessings that you've had sort of in your life. It's like everything comes full circle this week. So in some way, shape or form, you are closing things down. Now, in terms of your actions and options, you've got the Page of Cups. For a lot of you, it looks like you're seeing a satisfactory conclusion to something this week, right? As I said with the World card, but because you've got this Page of Cups, it's like the actions that you're taking this week are from the heart. It's like you want to see things completed, and whatever you're doing, it's really you sort of coming from the heart space to say, this is what I want, this is what I desire, and I'm going to make it so. Because when it comes to the options that are available to you, this might actually be a chance for you to use some of your intuitive or your creative skills in new and exciting ways, right? So when you come to the end of a project, and you've kind of exhausted your entire wheelhouse of skills, usually you kind of then say to yourself like, oh, actually, what about, you know, you start to remember things that you've used at one time or another. Well, you could be having some kind of personal, creative, or even intuitive revelation this week, where you sort of say, oh yeah, I've got this skill and I haven't used this for a while, so what about using it now? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Queen of Cups, lots of water energy here. So Queen of Cups, usually a water sign woman, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be somebody that features for you this week. Now, when it comes to your communications in general, this is a lot of heart-to-heart energy. For a lot of you, I actually feel like this could be some kind of breakthrough. So you could be having a conversation this week where you get to see something or someone in a very different light. And it's because you are being very openly, very emotionally open. And because they are also being very emotionally open. And what I like about it is it almost suggests that you're able to really move forward because of it, right? There's something here that comes to a satisfactory conclusion. Now, when it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is you putting your heart and soul into your studies. It's you really doing your absolute best to see something through in sort of, you know, stellar fashion, if you like. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, I like this because it means that you're showing more of your heart in your work. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you are, you know, you're showing weakness or showing belly or anything like that. This is just you being really honest about how you feel about a situation when it comes to your work. And I actually think that it's going to be something like a swing vote. In some way, shape or form, there is a shift coming in here that I actually think you are going to be very happy about. I almost feel as well, there's like an 11th hour kind of feel to this. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this I actually think is you appealing to either a new market or maybe your current market, but in a very sort of different way. And it's through the heartstrings. Now, that's not to say like you're emotionally manipulating people into buying into your business. Far from it. This is you demonstrating actually I'm just as human as you are, even if I may not come across that way sometimes. And it's really endearing people to you and what you do. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is all familial stuff, right? There's a lot going on here when it comes to the family. It looks like there's a lot of heart to hearts. If you've had rifts, challenges, or issues when it comes to the familial ties and connections, this could be a week that goes a long way to seeing them come to an end. For your for your love and relations, should I say, you have the Empress, right? So that's lovely, especially with the Page of Cups. So not only are you leading from the heart space, but it's like every communication and interaction that you have this week, especially with loved ones, partners, significant others, is going to be easy. It's going to be warm. It's going to be open. And quite frankly, this is you enjoying yourself probably more than you have in a long time when it comes to those things. For those of you that are single and looking, so you've got the Queen of Cups here with the Empress right next to her. So I'm going to say this, for those of you that are meeting someone this week, you will know them because they will be absolutely stunning. Whatever that means to you, right? There are different strokes for different folks. Some people find, faces covered with tattoos beautiful. Some people find blonde hair. Some people, can only date darker skinned people. Like, there's someone and something for everyone is what I'm trying to say. So this is beauty in the eye of the beholder. But what I will tell you is you personally find this person very beautiful, very attractive, very good looking. Like, there's something about them where you're like, wow, that's a bit of me. All right. When it comes to your, those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this I actually think could go a long way to smoothing things over. But because you've got this world card here as well, it's very possible that some of you could have a relationship come to an end, but it doesn't feel like an ending. It's more just kind of like a gentle, like a song or a video kind of fades out or fades in. It could be that. So it's not like this hard, horrible, never darken my doorstep again. Like, it's none of that. It's just, you know what? This ain't us anymore. And I think it's time to do something different. For your money and materials, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So your money is on the up and up. Now, if we take the Empress to be an earth card, what we have here is the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, 2 water cards, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. We'll take her because she's the ruler of Taurus. Truly, the Empress is Venus, but let's take it as an earth card. So you've got earth and water here. These are complementary elements, and when they come together, you get growth and life. That Knight of Pentacles suggests that you are fixing your gaze on the future when it comes to your finances and your resources, and it looks like there's some kind of way through, but it comes through a new set of duties or hard work in some way. So it's not money that just kind of falls in your lap. It's money that shows up in response to or in regards to either a new plan or some kind of hard work. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you are a Capricorn, so your knees are already a point of contention. This week, you absolutely have to look after them, right? Especially because you've got a double hit of this energy as well, because you have the World card. So your skeleton, your bones in general, right? This is a good week to look at, are you getting enough calcium? Are there any deficiencies? Like, have you got osteoporosis? I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice. This is not a diagnosis. But what I will say is this week, really look after your bones, all right? When it comes to your home and environment, the Knight of Pentacles suggests that a lot of you are away from home this week, especially because it falls here with the World card. So for some of you, you could actually be spending time alone, or maybe, the loved ones are out of the home and maybe you are spending time on your own, or maybe, just maybe, you are the one that's traveling away from home this week. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week and let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.